Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
To the air, it's Janowski. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They go with a direct snap. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here comes a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida. Solid debut for this offense. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Doe. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The Razorbacks come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Hogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Jadowski. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's dull. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes a quick catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Razorbacks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Jadovsky. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Jadowski. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Gators are in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but you're so far behind the chains when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field, it's Jadovsky. Using his legs on the scramble. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Can he reach the end zone? They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. This kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Extending the play now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back. It's Jadowski. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Rifles this football to the left. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Dull. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Dull. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. They'll take their lead in the second half.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass, it's Jadovsky. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes on the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Down the lineup to kick the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida. They jump in front here in the 4th. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Karapateas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Doe. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Jadovsky. Snags the quick throw. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Running past the 45. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you don't see very many inside runs that just spring open like that. Usually, those are your bread and butter plays, the ones you're just trying to get 3 to 5 yards a pop. But hey, it doesn't hurt when you bust out a big run right out through the A-gap.
And the Gators are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second and goal play for the offense. Or it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here, but they got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Caught over the middle. It's dull. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. It's exactly what they were able to do here.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks like he's going to run it. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down now after the sack. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. The defense showing blitz here. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a